debate on the amendment to the Land Public Transport Act 2010. It is one of two bills that will legalize e-hailing services in Malaysia. About a month ago, DAP conducted a survey polling e-hailing drivers on the different challenges and problems that they are facing now. And I think one of the major problems that we've heard, not only from e-hailing drivers but from taxi drivers as well, is a lack of dispute resolution mechanism between drivers, whether it's taxi drivers or e-hailing drivers, and the companies that own the licenses. This amendment to the Land Public Transport Act does not address this problem. So if let's say I was a Grab or Uber driver and I had been banned by Grab or Uber without any reason, or if let's say I feel that Grab and Uber owes me money because they had not put in a certain right in my accounts, there is only the only way for these drivers to complain is to complain or appeal to Grab or Uber. We obviously feel that this is an unfair process for the drivers, because if let's say Grab or Uber reject their appeal, they have nowhere else to go, right? So after we had our press conference on this issue, many drivers contacted myself, contacted Chintong, contacted DAP, telling us that they have been banned by Uber or Grab, or they have other problems that they've complained to Uber or Grab, but ultimately there was no resolution. So we are aware of this problem. We are aware that this problem exists for e-hailing drivers, and that is why I propose an amendment to this bill. I propose an entirely new section to establish a drivers tribunal, a taxi driver and e-hailing drivers tribunal in this amendment. This is similar, the amendments that I put inside establishes a new section for this tribunal. It is similar to the Consumers Tribunal that was included in the Consumer Protection Act 1999. In fact, I just copied the Consumers Tribunal amendments with some adjustments to customize for the e-hailing service and also for taxi drivers into this act, into this Land Public Transport Act. Unfortunately, I received a reply from the Dewan, from the speaker yesterday, basically 2 days ago, saying that my amendment had been rejected. I think this is very disappointing. Because even during the debate yesterday, I think many DNMPs expressed the need for some sort of a tribunal or some way in which the drivers can appeal to an official body, so that there can be an independent third party to rule on the disputes between these drivers and the license holder. So if I'm going to bring this issue up again in the Dewan later when the minister replies to the act, and I'm going to ask her again whether she will commit to the establishment of a tribunal. If she doesn't, I appeal to all taxi drivers as all e-hailing drivers to contact the minister and to contact SPAD to ask them why do they not agree to the establishment of this tribunal whereby all these drivers can go to an independent third party. Jadi saya nak bangkitkan isu ini. Saya nak merayu kepada semua pemandu taksi dan semua pemandu kenderaan e-hailing untuk menghubungi pihak SPAD dan juga pihak menteri. Jikalau menteri pada penggulungan perbahasan nanti tidak menyetujui cadangan saya untuk menubuhkan satu tribunal untuk semua pemandu taksi dan semua pemandu kenderaan e-hailing untuk membawa komplain dan aduan mereka supaya pertikaian mereka dengan pemegang lesen iaitu syarikat taksi dan syarikat kenderaan e-hailing boleh didengar oleh satu pihak bebas ataupun pihak ketiga iaitu di bawah tribunal yang saya cadangkan itu. Itu saja. 等下我会用中文来重复。Okay.
Yesterday, I stressed that the government has to play a role in regulating not just the companies, that is Grab and Uber, but also providing a legal standing for the drivers. There's no mention of the drivers in the bill. The bill only regulates the companies but didn't mention anything about the drivers, and the drivers are supposed to be regulated by the companies. So what we are proposing here, what Kemming is proposing here, is to give a legal standing to the drivers and to enforce a role for the government to speak on behalf of the drivers and to deal with their complaints and their issues. So that is our view, that drivers must be given a place in the bill or in the act. The second point I made during my speech was that Puspacom, although not related to the bill itself, but eventually, according to the ministry or according to SPAD, all e-hailing vehicles will be asked to do what they call the inspection. And during the inspection, we think that Puspacom will not be able to handle, and Puspacom will not have the capacity to handle all these e-hailing car. And therefore, this is the right time, this is the best time for Puspacom monopoly to be abolished. There is a need for Puspacom monopoly to be abolished and for all other players to be allowed to do inspection. The third point, which I made in the speech as well, is that I took this opportunity of the amendment of the Land Public Transport Act to ask for a change, okay, to propose an amendment to the Act itself. That is to place public transport under the Transport Ministry and not under the Prime Minister Department. You see, all around the world, only in Malaysia that public transport is managed by the Prime Minister Department and not Transport Ministry. Kementerian Pengangkutan tidak ada peranan dalam bidang pengangkutan awam. Ini tidak berlaku di tempat lain, hanya di Malaysia. Dan dalam cadangan saya yang ditolak oleh speaker, saya cadang kepada Dewan supaya pengangkutan awam ataupun SPAD, Suruhanjaya Pengangkutan Awam Darat, diletak di bawah Menteri Pengangkutan. Tapi malangnya ini telah ditolak oleh speaker. Okey, terima kasih.